Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bro League. I'm here with Scare and Call Out Expert. We're going to be casting for you today.
Hello. Hi.
Aw, big three-man booth energy.
Today we have an interesting matchup. We have Night Owls, who's going to be playing today with 3 people. Some people failing to show up today. But we also have the Blind Bandits with their full roster. But I do believe a single sub, if I'm correct.
Did they have a sub?
Who me is subbing in for Fazzo tonight.
Right. Who me for Fazzo on the Blind Bandits.
Night Owl's got the three-man booth energy too.
They do.
They do.
They're gonna try to make this happen. I think that they're missing Luca and Calypso.
Yes.
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 So they're gonna have a tough match here. We saw, we did see before though, Team 12 beating Team Conspiracy 4 versus 5.
That's true.
It might be a
It was
little
7-2.
spicy.
Could be spicy.
I think it'll depend on the map too. Some maps lend themselves a little bit more to a man advantage than others.
They can. I mean, definitely. It depends. Maps like Oregon, there's some really good choke points that you can manage with a smaller amount of players, but I don't know. This is going to be difficult.
A little bit. Well, I guess there's no holding back. Y'all want to see where we're going?
Yes.
Cafe.
Oh my.
This is going to be a hard match to do 3 versus 5.
That is definitely not the map I would want to go to.
I think their best bet, if they start out on attack, maybe they have a chance. It's just going to be hard. A lot of ground to cover on this map.
I think the strategy here is to play like the third monkey on the bridge to Noah's Ark, and it is starting to rain.
Oh?
I'm wondering how that applies, but we may find out later in this match.
Alrighty.
Third monkey. See, but if there's only 2 monkeys, then the third one can't make it. Are you saying that they're destined for failure?
They all gotta. The win is the arc, and they all gotta fight like. they gotta fight like animals, man.
That's very true. Mozi's done well previously. We may see if he's enough here. I don't know.
He's quite the clutch player for their team.
Absolutely.
To be honest. So, if we have nothing else to say, shall we go?
I think we are good to go in.
Okay.
Now, both of these teams coming off of overtime victories. I think they both ended up with score lines of 8-6. Blind Bandits against Cocked and Loaded 8-6, and also Night Owls against Aggressively Average 8-6. 2 points for each of these teams. They're gonna see if they can make it 5. Do we have any predictions? Do we think that the Night Owls are gonna pull off the impossible?
I think they're gonna give it their all.
Not exactly a vote of confidence there.
And I think they're gonna give them a hard time because the players that we do have are pretty good players.
Right.
Oh.
I love me an underdog.
True.
So completely unbiased, I'm rooting for Nights Out. Completely unbiased.
Absolutely. I think there is a certain charm in the underdogs, and I think that when you have a team that is so short on players, people on the attacking team right here could play too aggressive, and if they do so, Night Owls could take a couple rounds.
Get a little eager there. That happens
Absolutely.
sometimes. So, we got a Jackal band, Thatcher band, and a Mirror band. Any guesses for this fourth?
Traditional.
I could see a Cade band.
Cav is about to be removed from play.
What?
Do you think so?
I would put money on it.
Okay.
I'm predicting a Cade or Valk.
Oryx.
That's closer to Cav than it is to Cade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
Definitely an interesting ban.
100%.
A bit of a confusing one. I guess they just don't like Oryx.
Somebody's traumatized.
It's a big map. or to move around quick, you know what? I respect the ban.
It is bold. I mean, I wonder they just decided we don't need to ban somebody important, and we're playing on defense, so may as well keep everybody that we have as options alive.
They're not going to run Bold Denial here.
No. They are running Pulse. I mean, if they do have that Pulse playing off-site, it's only going to be 2 people on-site. They may just get flooded.
What's interesting is they have 3 nitros.
They do.
They might get a
I
little
thought maybe they
cheeky
might
with
take
it.
impact.
This is where they get spicy.
Capcan.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I think Scare and I are missing sound, unless I'm mistaken.
Y'all refresh it, because I switched it over to...
Attackers have located a bomb.
I switched it over.
Still no sound.
Don't know sound?
Mm-mm.
I don't fire audio.
Oh. Hold on.
Now I can't see anything. Okay.
Is that better?
Attackers are heading
I don't believe the attacker lineup has changed at all. Continue to bring up the Ying, the IQ, the Buck, and the Sledge. Don't really need more than the Ace.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think it's going to be they're going to take ground. They're just going to take as quickly as they can. They should try not to let those players back on site. But we do see Ribo staying on site with that pulse scanner.
Ooh, the IQ. The IQ could end this very quickly.
Oh.
Oh,
But IQ's already down. But
Oh,
Ribo
Ribo
does
is
get taken out. And we see them drop fast. Sledge already pushing down top red, going into Cigar. And he's pushing on site. He's being aggressive here. He spots the Capcan traps. And he's pushing in. Some shots coming out from Capcan. He spots him on Heaven. But Mosey pushing them back, taking Tiny Taco.
Okay.
And MacD as well, taking another kill on site.
Okay,
he's
they were
not
about...
giving objective up easy.
No.
They have Case down. This is winnable.
Okay.
Attackers
Mac with another. Everybody's in a 1v2 situation now. Comet's taking out Mosey. He had Case down, but Comets did pick it up. 60 health remaining. He's going to be hard pressed. Just try to hold them back, but they've got a minute and 45. Time is not on his side here.
His drone is annoying him.
No Nitro Cell in pocket either. That design was no for him.
You know, Toast, though, quite low. If he can just get a single bullet on him, I think he'll go down. Actually, he'll die. He can't go down again.
Okay.
Toast, maybe dropping a new belt. And he does. They've got the spots.
The attackers look almost... They've definitely droned him out more than once.
Absolutely. They
Sufficiently.
know where he's at.
Attackers are activating.
There is just a what stalled their attack.
And he gets the kill on Comets. Only one player left with 20 health. He's playing a cigar shop and he gets the kill.
Okay.
Night Owls is taken around. We are
Okay.
seeing a repeat of the Team 12 treatment.
Here we go.
Wow.
Are disabled by defenders.
MacD does not see his team as 2 men down.
No.
No.
He's not
Oh.
here.
More kills for him.
Exactly.
I smell a kill record.
Really? You know, I mean, it's possible when you are in a situation like this, there's so many more opportunities to kill because, I mean, there's less people taking gunfights.
That is true. That is true. True underdogs shine through.
Wow. I mean, first round, taking that win, this could be really interesting. I mean, I think that the attackers just got really overzealous. I mean, we saw the Sledge just walk into sight to get killed by Mac, who was over on Cocktail. I hope that they've learned from that mistake, but you know, the 3 players on Night Owls are determined to get this.
The attackers are definitely going to have to learn from that mistake. The two, I'd reckon maybe almost every team at some point in a man advantage will get a little too overzealous.
Right.
And they'll make mistakes. All the defense has to do is not provide the attackers any opportunities to get free picks early in the round, and force the attackers to make mistakes.
You know, I wonder if we'll see some spawn peaks come out, try to even the score. They'd have to wait 10 seconds, but it's manageable.
10 seconds
I mean, they got away with not having to do it the first round, so they may not.
Right.
5 seconds left.
Another issue coming out for the defense is going to be that some sites have a lot of setup, and with 2 men down,
It takes so long.
they're going to have to be compromises made in terms of map control, especially.
I don't think that they went upstairs to get that hatch. I may be wrong.
Oh, they did.
They did just now. Well done by Valve. He's gonna try to run back to site. You know, they're playing a lot more aggressively than I expected them to be. I kind of expected them to bunker down and try to just wait for them to attack, but they are playing aggressive on these holds.
I do
God.
understand the aggressive play. I think it's actually the right play to make.
I agree.
If you give the attackers time to set up around bomb site, I don't think it's really going to matter how many members they have. If the attackers have that opportunity to set up, they can execute however they want.
Right.
And they're more than able to trade themselves out if they have to and still. So I think playing a
Siri
bit of an
coming up on my
aggressive
phone for
start
no
to the round would be the
reason.
best thing the defense can do.
Getting that vertical ready.
I mean, they're gonna try. The attackers coming out, trying to get as much control as they can from above. This time
Oh,
playing a lot
Mosey
safer,
with
but
the
Mosey coming out with the
nitro.
C4, taking out Comets. Umi does get the trade over on Mosey, and defenders have a pretty good, or attackers have a pretty good hold here. They've got a lot of upstairs control. No other defenders to contest them.
Is Matt gonna? Oh.
Mac opening up that whiskey door, and he's going over towards Brown. I wonder, some shots coming from Small Bake, but he doesn't get taken out. And he does get killed by Humi over on bottom red. Humi playing aggressive here. They know where Raibo's at, but Raibo getting taken out. Wow. You see the TK coming out from the
I was
fuse,
gonna
killing
say
Tiny
the
Dako.
most important kill that just happened was that fuse kill. Okay.
Wansboro saying, I know my team's there, but I'm going anyways.
Good early pick from Mosey, but quick trade back from the sledge. That
Yeah.
Was that an ace?
No, it was
No.
not.
Oh, it's just saying stuff.
He does
3K.
seem a little
does it
confused.
count as an
but-
ace?
No.
Oh, does he
I
kill
mean,
all three?
does it count? It's just a 3K.
I would assume an ace counts as you killing the
The
entire,
entire team. Yeah.
Probably won't count for the stats though.
Is Humi a new player?
Humi is the sub here for Fazo.
I know, but like, is he a
He's
new player to the
face of
league?
Sub.
New face to the league this season.
Right.
One of many.
One of
One of
many. We
very,
got a lot of new
very
players this
many.
season.
So the defense opting not to bring an operator with a shotgun, so
Yeah.
the impacts to open their line of sight to fireplace.
I mean, Vigil lacking those impacts are gonna make him struggle to rotate later on, but hopefully he doesn't get pushed too hard.
No option to fall back to the laundry hatch upstairs now that he's used both of his impacts.
No shotguns. They do still have a C4, but they'll be in dire straits if they need to use that for a rotate.
The best thing for the defense would be 2 or more picks on the top floor just to even out the man count. But
You know, it may happen. We do see a lot of attackers pushing this upstairs.
Ooh,
They may go for a top-down push.
looking likely an attacker inside garage though. I believe, yes.
And they are going to play this smart. They know it's a 5v3, but they lost a round. They're going to make sure that they remember that and not let it get to their heads. That man advantage. Toast trying to get Mac. He notices this broken window, but Mac moved off.
It's going to be important for the attack to make sure they use their man advantage to their advantage. Setting up crossfires, pinching people, not giving them any fair fights.
Absolutely, but so far we aren't seeing that. We see Humi playing super aggressive here over on white.
Wait.
He's really just going to force his way through. I mean, we saw him get that 3-kill last round, so maybe he can do it, but he does expose himself pretty heavily without his teammate
They're
helping.
inside and they're
there is
planting.
a thermite
my.
They
inside
just,
planting.
he's just in.
No vertical, no walls
And the
open.
defenders
just
don't know. Case is going to go down with no idea where it's at.
all the defenses
Trading some shots over on
everywhere.
reading. Now they've got an idea. But this
There
free
was
kick is going to
every-
be difficult. They still have all 5 attackers alive.
Okay.
Mosey does get one. Mac getting killed for it. But Mosey getting taken out by Comets. And now it's a 1v1 on site. Jaeger taking out that
Wow.
player outside, but Comets taking the kill again.
There's the vertical. The defenders were in every key location except reading.
Exactly. I mean, it was such a difficult thing. I mean, with so few players, it's hard to be where you need to.
Wow. They took their time with this one.
They did. They did well. I mean, it was kind of interesting. We saw them get the who me pushing down on white really quickly, and then all of a sudden, Post in sight planting. I think with a minute and 45 remaining.
Yeah, I mean, who
They
doesn't
got
love
that
a
set up
really
quickly,
early
making sure
plant?
exposing that weakness of not being able to hold enough to stop that push. They found where they weren't playing and they pushed it fast.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Defense is going
bombs.
back to the top floor, so hopefully they can recreate their success from the first round.
You know, I
Hopefully
think
for
they had a
them.
chance. I think it did end up being a
Attackers
2v5
have discovered
It was a
location.
2v.
after that res
Yeah.
happened, so they've shown they have the gun skill to do it. Mac with that big 4K.
2 nitros,
But-
1 proxy.
And they've brought the denial this time. They're going to stop that top red from getting open for free.
Tell no shotgun operator, no true plant enough. There were one
No.
nitro cell, the bandit. But
Attackers
you lose your
objective
bandit, you lose all your plant enough instead of shooting the planter.
Well, I mean, we've got the Capcan who we do know has been running a C4,
God,
but
sorry.
he's
Oh,
been playing
that's-
on site
that's
so
right.
far, so... And Tiny Taco being super aggressive here in Bakery. I don't believe that they droned this out.
He's just okay.
He is pushing top. He's pushing red hard. Toast trying to get that denial off the wall.
Ooh. Early use of the
Four
nitro
coming
cell.
out, not getting killed, and Tiny Taco's top red. And the defenders don't seem to know.
They don't know. They just got psyched.
That beeper giving them some intel. But Taco, I mean, he's fully in freezer.
Oh,
Nobody on site. The defender is trying to play these points of contest.
oh
But-
boy.
Me throwing the drone. I don't think he knows that the bandit's there. And he doesn't spot him.
Oh, I'm trying to get to the right person.
Tiny Taco killing Mac on site. That's going to be their Capcan gun who won them previously.
Oh, they're gonna get top right.
Rivo, though, getting the kill.
Or oh, they got it off.
And Rivo being aggressive. He gets the double, but it's not enough. 3 versus 1. Ooh, some shots coming out on that buck, but missing narrowly.
Well,
And now the attackers have full control of site, and they have Case down.
Mosey in a precarious position. Low health, no nitro cell, and has to retake site.
So difficult.
I don't believe they have rotates back into site, so his only option seems to be brute forcing his way through gunfights.
And they seem to know where he's at.
Okay.
Bingo, actually, no. Looking away from him.
Oh.
Top stage, taking him out. That player on Nubok, though, will get the refrag. Well done here by the attackers, but I mean, taking out 3 players is pretty good on the defense side.
I agree.
It is a difficult map to be down one person, never mind 2.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
there's only
very
so much
true.
you can do, but they do keep on having some decent rounds. I mean, we almost saw a repeat of the
I
previous
mean,
one.
they're all very consistent right now. Like kills alone. Like they're getting their gunfights.
They are.
It is tough.
Some police sirens outside of my house. Hopefully those aren't audible.
No, it wasn't
What did
audible.
you-
Hopefully,
what did you
they're
do?
not here for you, Mythic.
They're
You're in the
coming
middle
for
of
me.
a broly.
They know.
Oh man.
Ooh, and we see Wansboro switching from, I believe he was playing Buck, or no, we saw him on Iona previously over on Nubauk. Now we're seeing him on Nook. You know, I mean, with only 3 players, it's not really an option for players to play on cams. You kind of need to have everybody doing stuff, and so they probably won't spot him coming up wherever he does from.
No real hard reach either, except for the hand openers.
They may not be worried about it though.
5
With their
seconds
man
remaining.
advantage.
Yeah, I mean, so far it hasn't really seemed to be the hard breachers that have given them problems. I mean, they've been taking just based off of manpower, just forcing their way through. always so funny. I love one thing about Cafe. Every single attacker just rappelling up the roof every single round. But Mosey getting a big kill.
Mosey!
Mosey!
And Mac!
What?
What's
Tiny
happening?
Taco sprinting through Bakery again. I think he was going to do the same push over on Red, but Mosey catching him off guard.
Mosey's ready. Look at that. He's ready.
And he's got the pre-placed.
Mosey and MacD finding one apiece, evening out the man count very quickly.
This is going to be an interesting round. They've got equal numbers. If they can just hold well, they can win this. We do see Humi over on Red. He's probably going to push on a Nubalk. I wonder if Mosey will be able to catch him off guard with that C4 pre-placed.
Maybe. But he'd need to be called out. But he's
They're
dropped.
going to need to wait for that call. And so far, all three of them just trying to play on site. I think other than Mosey, nobody on cams. It's going to be a difficult thing to do getting that C4. They're repelling for Christmas. Comet's trying to play this slow, but he pushes forward pretty quickly. They know that there's nobody holding, I guess, on Pixel.
Actually, has to hear him.
But with Siege Audio being what it is, he's going to get some shots to the wall, and Comet is going to get down and kill him.
Very, very important to reinforce the bathroom walls into freezer, especially with the man advantage not being
Absolutely. I mean, he's created that line of sight all the way over onto Cocktail. He's going to have, if he just continues holding that, he's going to have them all the way. But Mosey getting the kill on Humi. That C4 was blown, but it didn't come through for that kill.
Did not.
Tosferatu still has the case.
Mosey with the flank. Flank is going down. Right,
But
dude.
Toast, yeah.
Collins is able to
Away. I wonder why.
Collins will be able to hold the entire long angle third sight, but he would not be able to hold Mosey if Mosey pushes white. It looks like he might try to do.
Oh,
That
they have to
case-
know he's
What?
planting.
Attackers are activating.
They don't know. He gets the case down. He's going to try to run away, and they don't get to spot him.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to
They
protect it.
found Case, but they don't know where he's at. He's looking towards Red. Thinks there might be one flanking, but he doesn't know they're both on site.
Oh boy. The refrag.
Mosey gets the refrag, and Case is going to get defused. Well done by Night Owls. Getting that early evening up of the manpower. I mean, just having that 3 versus 3 made it really possible.
Yeah.
Defenders win.
Those early picks absolutely made that round for the Night Owls.
100%. Rybo getting that beautiful kill, I think, over on Comets through into Christmas.
Yes.
I wonder how he did that.
No,
I
'cause
think
so
Comets may still have been worried about White.
He was worried about White because Mosey was putting pressure on him from the pallets, and
Right.
Comments had made bug holes in freezer when he killed MacD. So Rybo had line of sight on him into Pixel.
Good round for Night Owls. Blind Bandit's going to try to bring similar lineup, however, this time bringing Wansboro on that ace.
Attackers need
I believe
to
last time they
locate
had him
and
on the
defuse
Nook,
bombs.
we didn't see him find success there. I think that he, along with Tiny Taco, went through Bakery quickly and got taken out by
Bomb
Mosey.
located by attackers.
And now this will be, I believe, the first kitchen defense.
Yes.
Second.
Second.
Saving it for
Oh,
last.
you're right. You're right. You're right. They're not making it easy.
They aren't.
I
They're
live
determined
for
to
it.
at least take a few rounds, and so far they already have 2. They may be able to even this out. I think as far as the man advantage goes, kitchen is probably going to be the best options. I mean, there's only really 2 different locations they can push through unless they get the walls. If they push through over on Whiskey side and they try to take VIP section,
They never
they can
got
try to get that
hatch.
crossover from Freezer and get the plant by default. But realistically, wow, no defenders on site. Probably going to rotate back, but I mean, with so much setup to do and so little people, they're going to be left in some vulnerable positions. Mosey reinforcing in Bakery. But the attackers don't know.
That's the first thing they're gonna do is go for that hatch, probably.
Rybo and Mac playing so close to one another over on... Oh, no! I see now. Mac is playing over in Coat. Rybo playing on Red. He doesn't know that this player is droning outside. He'd have a really good run out here if he did.
That's the thing, right? Like, no one can sit on cams. No one knows.
Oh, Mosey watching as the drone passes by him and it didn't spot him.
He's ready with his nitro in hand. Oh,
But it has now. He spotted, they know he's gonna have a hard time rotating out. I don't think that he has one disc on that doorway. First cross.
oh.
Bullets coming out. He's gonna try to C4, but the player runs past him. He's in prep now. He's gonna be pushing onto site. Mac does take him out though.
Okay.
That's a big initial pick. 3 versus 4, this is definitely winnable for the defenders, but Juan's taking away that chance. Now a 4 versus 2, killing him through small bake window. Talmadge opening up some line of sight from
Wow.
above, but Mac takes him with a beautiful shot through the ceiling,
Wow, MacD.
and Mac with a beautiful shot through the wall.
Mosey with the kill
Mosey,
on
wow,
one.
and now it's a 2 versus 1, and Mac gets the trade.
Wow.
He gets down, but he does get the kill over on Humi. And it is 3-3. The scoreline is looking incredible right now for Night Owls, who, although 2 people down, still making it a very even game. 9 kills from Mac, Mosey with 8, Rybo with 4, all of them doing pretty well. Despite a 2-man, disadvantage,
A
they are doing
3-3
shockingly
split.
well.
Like, that's really good.
That is really well done.
Wow.
Bring the
We
mod.
saw that Nook run through
Oh, he
into
switched off
prep
the
past
zero.
Mosey,
I
and I got
know.
worried. I thought they were going to take site for free, but Mac showing up really well there for his team.
Attackers need to locate and
I think
defuse
they
as many
played that
bombs as they
site
can.
perfectly as opposed to the round before.
Absolutely.
They'd gone for the vertical on the attack, looking with nobody in sight. It would have been wasted. They would have had to come down regardless.
Right.
And with the defenders all relatively close to each other, able to hold crossfires, trades, the attackers pushed right into it from what I saw.
Yep.
Especially when they took their ones, the defense just won them.
I mean, Mac going nuclear with that P90. I think that he got a 4K there.
Is that a 4K?
I think so. Mosey, we know, got the 1, but I didn't see Rybo get one, and I didn't see
No.
Mosey get another.
He got the 1 on the vertical. He got
The one that ran to
outside
prep the Nook.
bake, prep.
He got
And,
outside
yeah, he
bake,
did
the
get a
Finca,
4K.
and the Sledge. He got
Yeah,
a 4K.
yeah.
Well done by Mac. 4K with the P90. That thing goes hard. I mean, he's
He is
running
just
the
getting
hollow
started.
sight on it, but it's still crazy. 50 bullets to use at your expense.
Is he gonna get a pick, or is it gonna be?
Oh, he's going to be
What's
playing this
happening?
aggressively.
Oh,
He doesn't see the head. Oh, both players so close to seeing each other.
Oh my god!
This is
Oh
terrifying.
my god!
Mosey's gonna, not Mosey, but Mozzie is gonna back off from that angle though. Mosey hearing him through the wall, sprinting away. So dangerous there. We almost saw that happen. That would have been amazing.
it'll be interesting to see how the 3-man team of Night Owls adapts to facing an actual, fully set up bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be difficult. They don't really have hard breach. They may have the hard breach gadgets. They do have the hard breach gadgets over on Mac on 0, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. It's gonna have to be vaultable. Oh, and Rybo getting a big kill though on Toast.
Right over.
2 frost mats over on that skylight drop. They do not want that to happen.
The drop of the Nomad.
Red, but that shotgun does come out. He missed the first shot, and I thought it might have been enough for Rybo to get that kill, but he did get the second one off.
Very aggressive hold from the smoke. However, easily countered from a rappel on the south window. Piano.
I mean, we do see the repel, but not on the window we were hoping for. Shots coming out from Rumi, none connecting.
Has been dropped.
But he does get the not refrag, he does get the swing and gets that kill. Mosey fighting the player down in trains, runs away at a good moment. Watching that flank, he does get the kill over on Humi, but he does get taken out from Tiny Taco over on Pillar. You know, we almost saw him get killed by the guy from Fire, but didn't have a chance to run out. Smoke wanted that kill.
I'm just
There's the
saying,
numbers game.
Mosey and that Mozzie were fighting down there in pillars for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Wow. I
I mean, when you can set up the site with all 5 players, it just makes such a significant difference. I think that Night Owls, unless they can use characters that solely are based I mean, really on their frags and can get those kills, it's gonna be a
Attackers
difficult
need to locate
game
and
to win.
defuse bombs.
And Cafe is such a big map. You need to take control of so much. I mean, getting Christmas is almost essential when you're playing on that top floor objective. And right there, I mean, you're gonna struggle to do it if you can't get top red.
If there was ever a time to bring as many LMGs as you could,
This is it.
Now would be it. I mean, I really think that Finkel, I mean, Lion, Zofia, that lineup would probably actually be effective for them.
Yeah.
they've already proven their ability to win their ones this
10
match.
seconds remaining.
All they have to do is win more ones with less reloading.
5 seconds to
Yep,
go.
I mean, just
Yeah.
shoot the entire time. Eventually, you're gonna hit some people.
They just alternate shooting.
Attackers must locate and defuse bombs.
They just have volleys. They reload on time, each trading out to continue firing. God, that'd be miserable to play against. I mean, you know, it's so difficult because with so few people, you're gonna have less drones, you're gonna have less utility. I mean, just so many ways they're at a disadvantage. And with Tiny Taco playing really aggressive, or Fumi, no, it's Tiny Taco playing really aggressively there in Bake. I mean, it's gonna be difficult to get rid of those people. You have the nades on Mosey and Rybo,
Oh,
but
is he? Is he?
Oh.
Tiny Taco
Oh,
hiding gets the kill. I don't know how Mosey didn't spot him.
hiding in plain sight.
You know, when you don't move, it can be difficult to see, but Tiny Taco is going to get down from that window. Can't get that confirmation, though. Oh, but they do through the wall. Nice shot by Rybo.
Which dinosaur is it that can't see things? They don't-
Is that the T-Rex? But I think that's a myth.
No, what? The T-Rex?
No, T-Rex is absolutely existed.
Well, no. Oh, no. I'm not saying that T-Rexes are a myth. I'm saying that the whole eyesight thing that they can't see unless you move. I think that's fake.
Well, I mean, it senses fear.
They sense your fear. And right there, Tiny Taco did sense Mosey's fear, catching him from behind. Mac, you're gonna try to make something happen, but in a 1v4, this is a dangerous situation for him.
Ooh.
Best thing he can do is isolate his one.
But-
one
Yeah,
gun
yeah.
points.
He does do well there. He gets Humi looking the wrong direction. He shoots that drone, which could have been a Mozzie drone, but
It could have been Mozzie. I don't remember.
Can't take risks.
can't take risks. See drone shoot.
Can't take any risks.
Ross gonna
in this
swing that.
situation.
Oh,
I swear he was on his
wow.
head.
Yeah, it looked like it.
He needs to get a refund.
I agree. I mean, that looked like he was
Somebody
directly
loaded
on
his
him.
magazine with blanks.
That's exactly what happened. Oh. Well, we've got
Mac
Mac
getting
Dean, the double
scammed out of that
digits.
could have ended up being a 1v2, but not getting to get that headshot over on Frost. I mean, it could have been that gun does fire pretty quickly, but perhaps he just like Frost found that perfect moment of pushing through where he wouldn't get hit, I guess.
I believe the same lineup coming from the attack again.
Indeed, they do still have the Finka, the Zero,
Attackers
and the
need to
Sledge.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I mean, having that early loss from Tiny Taco catching Mosey off guard in Bakery, I mean, you really can't be having that happen. Even though you have less people, you need to be sure that you drone effectively.
Exactly. Especially when you can't afford to lose anyone.
Exactly.
Regardless of how early or late in the round.
It's just a necessity. I mean, you have to keep all people alive as you can.
Please.
One of the best things they can do right now is slow down on their attack and play their fundamentals.
I just switched off to the Ash.
I mean, yeah, we're seeing Mac, we're seeing Mosey, and we're seeing Rybo hit shots. They just need to make sure that they play this effectively.
Push?
Misdroning here is just not something that they have the option of doing, but
They're
they don't
sending
even
it.
drone out wide.
They're sending it.
They're going to go with a full push, trying to just make up for their lack of numbers with the aggression.
Ooh, I don't know if you know the guys on top white.
But Rybo getting taken out. Mac does get the frag over on Tiny Taco, but still 4 players versus 2 with Mac on such low health.
They're being
Ooh,
chased down the white
That
stairs.
player on white
no.
being so aggressive. I believe it's Comets.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
No, that was Humi.
And the shot comes out from Humi on bottom white. He's going to swing, but he does get taken out by Mosey.
Attackers have recovered their.
I mean, it catches so many players off guard when they start sprinting.
Wow.
And they get taken out. Beautiful shot by Mosey
This-
over on bottom white toast. And some more shots coming out on Wands. It's a 1 versus 2.
This is where it can easily fall apart for a defense team, getting over aggressive when they can't afford to.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw the kill come out, but then they just over-aggressed. So many players pushing when they really don't need to.
With it being clear that the Night Owls are able to win their ones this match, the last thing, sure, it was I believe it was a 4v1,
Right.
but those are 4 1v1s that Mosey has shown the ability to win this match.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing they should be doing is giving him the opportunity.
We're gonna see another fight come out. Comet shooting that drone. Mosey wants to be aggressive here,
Trying to spike him out.
but he's gonna back out. He knows they're holding the angle. He's got a minute and 10 seconds left.
Oh.
And he's gonna call for a full rotate. Wands, both of them watching white. And Mosey may be able to catch them off guard.
These are 2 completely isolated gunfights for Mosey.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen him win these 1v1s before. So far, he's already, I believe, on for the 4K. But shooting that alibi is gonna give him away, which is crazy. He already killed the alibi.
You just see a figure and you shoot at it. That's just kind of how it happens
Right.
sometimes.
I mean, it does. You see the body, you shoot. In a situation like this, he doesn't have time to wait and decide. Oh, using that breaching charge, trying to make some noise so they don't know he's coming. Mozzie down in closet. But Wandsboro has a good angle all the way from the back of fire, or of trains, actually.
15 seconds left.
Oh, he must have heard that
10
Mozzie.
seconds left.
He's gonna swing him. He looks low, but he does get the kill over in Comets.
Bomb has been located.
He has Case. He's going to go for the plant here. Now Wands has to be aggressive here, but he doesn't know that Case is getting down. And he's going to sprint, but Mosey probably will get it down in time.
The bomb diffuser.
Wands playing super passive.
Mosey.
And Mosey's going to catch him off guard and get the kill.
It
Another
couldn't
round
have been
Night
played
Owls.
any
Oh
better.
my god.
Wow.
Oh wow.
4 kill clutch, I believe, from
Was
Mosey.
that
Mac
4
got 1.
kills?
I believe so.
Okay. Wow.
Mosey played that perfect, and the
He couldn't have done it
defenders
better.
played right into his hands, giving him isolated gunfights and spreading out too thin.
Exactly.
The
I mean, it's
2v1.
something you really can't do. They have such a man advantage. They need to take advantage of that and make sure that they're using their 2v1s. But right now, it's not happening.
That's
Defenders,
crazy.
Protect your bombs from being defused
A
by
big
attackers.
clutch from Mosey.
I feel like that needed deserved more excitement, but that was so just too intense.
It was shocking. I mean, it was, yeah. We can give it a woo!
Where's
Throw it
Paladin
out.
with the Dr. Pepper?
I know.
That round has to be having a huge effect on both teams' mental right now.
Absolutely. I
To
mean,
be
we know
honest,
Night Owl's going to
yeah.
be soaring. Blind Bandits, I mean, they've made the same mistake a couple different rounds. They need to be careful about not letting the attackers isolate those 1v1s because right now, they're winning them.
Before insertion.
Well, they've just found their weakness and they're going to take advantage of it because if they get too bold and they push these gunfights when they don't have to.
Mosey, in a clutch situation, I think everybody right now on Night's Owls is playing like a hot knife slicing through butter.
Absolutely. I mean, a couple times there, Mosey didn't even give them a chance to shoot back.
No.
And
Blind
again,
Bandits.
they're going to be aggressive. They did find success there, but it was from Mosey getting all 4 kills on the remaining defenders, so... They're splitting up. I think this is a dangerous thing to do here. But Ripo does end up getting a kill over on the white player. I don't even know how that came to happen.
Early
I
pick. This
missed
was like
it.
a
I
risky
missed
wall,
it.
I believe. I think Comets is
Mosey
also
droning out
one
now
on
after
the
they've gotten into the building. Now, kitchen is clear, but Mac making sure not to leave any corner unchecked. And, you know, I think they're using their time a lot more wisely. They're recognizing that they don't need to try to force something to happen. If they can just wait and find the weaknesses of this defending team, they can use that against them.
They're all in sight.
The defending team is bunkering here over in Christmas. Rybo getting off that window. You know, I think that he might have had a really good chance of getting a kill there. Now they're spending a lot of time. We'll see if it's a waste. They're making sure things are clear, but they don't know that every single player on this defending team is upstairs already. Rybo gonna throw a Candela down through Skylight, but he cancels. Ah, he wanted to change the timing on that. We may go for this drop, but Toast has been placing those frostbites on the Skylight to drop every single time. And we may find it get both players here.
The momentum, any momentum Knights Owls had off of that first opening pick, I think is gone by now.
It has dissipated. I mean, they really didn't use it to their advantage. They're throwing those Candelas, they're throwing the smokes, but the frostbats are going to be below. But I think that they got rid of them. Reloading. They got the drop for free. Rosie getting the kill over on Toast. And they are on site.
Yeah, freezer control. He doesn't see the guy in cocktail.
Ooh, but the shot does come out. Rybo getting that kill, and the Comets doesn't spot him.
Oh, looks
Moz is there with so few bullets. He's gonna. Wow, he still gets it. Only a couple bullets, but he did it. Both players though so low. All Mosey has to do is hit a shot on both, and he does get the one on Humi, getting that headshot. Beautiful shot there.
He's just gonna. Oh, he's leaving.
Comets gonna drop.
He's
That's
leaving.
a smart play. Mosey needs to get that case down, but he doesn't go for it.
Oh.
He tries to play for the kill.
He didn't know that he dropped out of sight.
Didn't know that the Mozzie dropped.
Oh wow.
So close.
So close.
Until
I mean, it
the
came
game
down
was
to a
picked off by the
1v1.
Mozzie.
Again, the defenders letting those 1v1s happen. I mean, they're struggling with that issue. However, they did still get the round, the man advantage being enough to stop Night Owls from taking that round.
Regardless of scoreline, every single round has been, to my knowledge, right down to the wire.
I mean, it has
For the
come
most
close
part,
every
yeah.
single time. I mean, it's been super dangerous here for Blind Bandits. They're winning, but I think right now in Night Owls' hearts, they are feeling pretty good. They're doing good against a 5-man team when they only have 3.
Oh yeah.
This truly is Blind Bandits' match to lose.
I mean, right now, getting 4 rounds against a 5-man team when you only have 3? Umi's saying they're helping Mosey pad his stats.
That looks like weapons-grade copium to me.
Ah.
I agree.
Mosey.
Mosey wants that win. He could not care less about these kills. He is doing what is necessary to win this game. Wrong answer.
Getting a little raisin there.
Some banter coming in the chat. Mosey wants this win for his team. He's going to try to make that happen. So far, him and Mac, both with double digits. Rybo close behind. Again, they have for I think the very first time a hard breacher in Maverick, but it's not going to be a primary one. They're going to try to make this bakery push happen. Recently, when we saw them, I think every single attack round previous be pretty aggressive here through bakery. This time they're playing a little bit more passive. Ozzy getting that, I think, Twitch drone, and he's going to try to get inside, but he doesn't. He doesn't time. And the Twitch drone,
what is going on?
We're seeing inside bakery, and Rybo wins.
That did not
Great
just
drone
happen.
fight
Oh
coming
my
out.
god.
You don't see that very often.
I love battle bots.
Comet's giving him the nice shot with that Twitch drone.
I've never seen that in all my time since Mozzie has been released.
I think I've only ever seen it happen once when I gave up my Twitch drone and the Mozzie ended up killing my other one too with that Twitch drone. So it's definitely a rare thing to happen.
Mosey, I'm trying to.
Mosey with an interesting
Or
maverick line on the
I've
wall
never
here.
seen something.
Attackers have located a bomb.
But
making
we
lines
do
of
see
sight
him
now.
opening line of sight. Some good bullets coming all the way down, I believe, from Whiskey. Coming all the way down to Small Bay. But Boomy being aggressive here. Shots coming through, neither of them connecting. And he's aggressive here, and he gets the kill. He's going to finish off the other player as well. And it's a 5 versus 1 for the match point for Blind Bandits. But Rybo does get that first kill. Not enough to get the second, and we do see the 7-4 scoreline for Blind Bandits taking that victory.
Oh,
I think
You know, significantly closer than I expected. Night Owl's doing a lot, even with only 3 players.
wow.
Mosey, 15 kills, top frag in the lobby, and Mac, second place. None of the 5-man team catching up.
that was an incredible performance from the Knights Owl. Not one that they should be at all frustrated with.
No.
No, they should be proud of what they were able to get through. I mean, they won so many rounds that they were stacked against them, and they succeeded pretty well.
Yeah, that was. I am like thoroughly like to be honest, like that was a really like they put on a good fight, and that makes me happy.
I mean, it felt almost like a normal match because they did have such a presence every single time. I mean, they made it so close each round. Other than that final round, I think it came down to 1v2s or 1v1s.
Yeah, 100%.
I could only imagine the level of focus and determination the Night Owls had going into that match.
I mean, they really wanted that win. I mean, we saw 15 kills from Mosey. He wanted it to happen. I think he had only 7 deaths. And I mean, if you think about that, he only lost on the rounds that the attacking team, or not attacking, but that Blind Bandits won.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to process what you just said.
So,
Sorry.
Mosey only died the 7 rounds that the Blind Bandits actually won. So he didn't. At least that is what the scoreline reflects. Perhaps I'm wrong, but
We have a stats man for a reason. Well,
wow. Big
um,
3 versus 5. However, the next match should be a 5 versus 5. We do get to see. I think that this one actually is going to be. Is it the Puppies and Kittens match?
no, that one's at.
Okay, so it's first Vivid Polar.
Yeah, Vivid Polar versus
Next, we'll see Vivid
aggressively
Polar versus
average.
Aggressively Average.
Yeah.
You know, I have friends on both these teams. I don't know how to feel.
You gotta just play the middle, bro. I don't know what
Oh,
to tell
well,
you.
I will. But I'm saying I don't know how it's going to turn out because both of these teams
They're
we've
strong
seen do pretty
teams.
well. Absolutely. Vivid Polar right now is the point advantage, but only by 2. Aggressively Average, even though they lost 1 game, they lost it in overtime, so they got that additional point.
Yeah. Well. I suppose intermission.
We will have an intermission. We got to see Blind Bandits pull ahead of Night Owls. They both had 2. Now Blind Bandits will have 5.
Oh. Everybody be back here in 12 minutes, Twitch chat?
Beautiful.
Yeah, already.